If you're tired of hitting fat misses behind the ball, this video is for you. I'm going to be providing you with the 3 most important fixes that you should be focusing on when changing your golf swing to eliminate that fat miss once and for all. First has to do with your weight distribution. First, I want you to ask yourself, is your weight when you are setting up and addressing the golf ball? Do you favor a little bit more to your left side, or you're hanging back on your trail side? It should be about 55% of weight towards your lead side, and in your backswing, you are minimizing the amount of excessive lateral movement you have off the golf ball. The more we shift in this direction in our backswing, the less time we have to get back to impact, which requires a lot more timing. The less movement we have in the golf swing, the more consistent we are going to be. So focus on keeping your center of mass right over this alignment stick as we rotate around our spine. This is going to allow us to be able to push into our left side in the downswing and move that low point more forward. Since you're a golfer who is probably hanging back, causing you to move your strike point more behind the golf ball, we need to focus on the V of our collared shirt right here being slightly ahead in the downswing. Now, that doesn't mean having your head way ahead of the golf ball in impact, because this can actually make your ball striking worse. We want to keep the weight pressing 70% into our left leg and allow the head to stay slightly behind the golf ball, getting into right side bend as we enter into the impact zone. This will allow us to improve our strike without getting too steep into this golf ball. So that's number 1. Number 2 has to do with how is our body rotating? Are we dipping our trail shoulder too early? Or are we allowing our chest to open up towards the target? The more the chest is opening and actually rotating in the golf shot, this is going to help move this club head and the strike point more ahead, which a person who is hitting fat shots needs to have in their swing. In order to do this, let's have the visualization of the belt buckle and our buttons here facing the target at impact. As long as we are delivering the club correctly in the downswing and not too far over the top, we can allow our chest to cover the ball in a better manner, which again is going to move that low point more forward and allow for you to strike the golf ball just slightly ahead, which we want in order to improve our low point. So that's number 2. Number 3 has to do with the length of the arc in terms of what our lead arm is doing and how these wrist angles are releasing down into the ball. The main goal is for us not to ever bend this arm into impact, causing a chicken wing. The common amateur golfer will recognize that in their downswing, they begin to either dip down towards the ball or they release their angles too early. And then from there, in order to avoid the ground and hitting it fat, they will begin to pull in their arms, shortening up their arc instead of having the arms extend through the impact zone. In order to fight this, what we need to realize is the right arm has a play and factor into eliminating your fat miss. So when you are entering down into the golf ball, focus on keeping this right arm slightly more bent and connected to our right side. All great ball strikers have a bent trail arm into the impact zone. The moment we begin prematurely extending it and throwing our wrist angles, dumping it too early, that is when the strike point of the club head is going to be happening too far behind the golf ball. So next time you go to the driving range, this is a drill that I want you to do that is going to automatically fix your low point. Grab a towel and you're going to fold it up and place it about 4 to 5 inches behind the golf ball. You're going to rehearse moving your low point forward, rotating, and snapping your wrist angles in the correct position. The left arm should stay straight as the wrist is being released in the correct point. If you snap the wrist too early, you are obviously going to hit the towel too prematurely behind the golf ball. So you now know the 3 most important factors in terms of getting rid of your fat miss and the best drill that you can do for instant feedback for correction. You should now have the tools that you need in order to improve your fat miss for better compression and low point control. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.